Alright, in the previous video, you would have seen the outline of our play method. So, what is the game? We have seen the outline in the previous video. Maybe let me just give you a very quick summary. We have two players, each have been given 0 points initially, and there is a variable turn to alternate their turns. The computer would randomly pick a word from the list of words it has, jumble it, and then pose the question. Based on whose turn it is, the player is supposed to guess the word the computer has in its mind. He has to give his answer. If that is exactly matching with what the computer has thought, his point will be increased by 1. Else, he would be notified of the correct answer and there is no change in his points. And the next thing is, you have to ask if the player wants to continue the game or not. Even if one player says, I want to quit the game comes to an end because this is a 2-player game. So the game comes to an end. So once the player says, I want to quit, you need to update them of the status till now, thank them for their participation, and then you quit the game. This is what is the outline we have seen till now. I said there is some missing gaps in the previous video. I hope you would have sensed the gap. Let us try fixing it. If you would see here, the turn value is initialized to 0. Then if it is even, it is player 1's turn, odd is player 2's turn. But where have I updated the value of turn? I haven't. So that should be done. That is a missing gap here. Observe the indentation. It has to be exactly indented with this one. If turn mod 2 equals to 0. That is, once one turn is done, you have to increment the value of turn. You have to increase it. Turn is equal to turn plus 1. So you have incremented. Please observe the indentation. This is in column 9 as well as this is in column 9. Fine. So indentation is fine. So now the play method is over. So I have what it does is, as I had given the outline, everything is perfect, and once a player's turn is over, the value of turn is incremented by 1 so that the next player can take his turn. So if you would try run it, on turn equal to 0, it is the player 1's turn to play the game. Then turn value is increased. So now the new turn value is 1. So this is the turn of player 2. At 2, it again goes to player 1. At 3, it goes to player 2. So at every value of turn which is an even number, player 1 gets a chance to play, and at odd values, player 2 get a chance to play. This is how the game goes. But the program is not yet complete still. The first thing is, here we have said choose a word. So here the computer has to choose from the list of words it has. So we have to define what exactly the computer has to do. So we'll do that here. Let me say define choose. So this is this is something we want the computer to do. Basically, it will have some list of words. So now let me start off with some random words, some random English words. Let me say rainbow, computer itself, okay, science, computer science basically, computer science, then programming, this may be some word, then mathematics, let us move away slightly from academics. Player, this is a word. Condition, this could be a word. Reverse, this is some word. And So maybe let me have 2 more words. Let us make it a list of 10 words. Let us just make it for now. You may have any number of words. That's never a problem. You can increase it even to 100 words, 1000 words. You can have. If you have lot of words during the continuous playing of the game, it will be fun because there is a lot for the computer. There is a lot of choice for the computer to choose a word, so it will pick any word. You can get anything. It will be fun. So let me say water. Maybe this is a word. Then I would say boat. Let me say the word boat. These are the words I have. Just some random words I have given. These are the list of words. So from this list of words, it has to randomly choose a word. So for randomly choosing, there is a built-in library called random. Let me import it. Import random. I have imported the random library. Now I can use what are all the functionalities defined in that library. So I would say random.choice. I said randomly you need to choose from this list. So the default functionality for it is random.choice. So in that random library there is a function called choice which will pick some element from a list. So words is a list of our words. So we have to pick something from a list. So let me say pick equals random dot choice. This is a predefined function, random dot choice from the list of the words. So from this list of words you pick a random word. That is what this line means. So after the word is picked, just return this pick. So now if you would see choose, you say choose. The control would come here. It sees the list of words, random.choice of words. It sees this command, so it picks a random word from this list and returns that value. That returned value is taken as the picked word. That is assigned the picked word. So this is how the picked word thing works now. So we have fixed this, and then something which is not defined to the computer is jumbled. Let us do that now. Okay. I have to define jumble. Jumble a given word. Let me say. You have some word is given to you. You have to jumble that word. Or that is nothing but you are shuffling the word or you are rearranging the letters. That's what you are doing. So for this as well, you have something in random library. You have some functionality. It is called random.sample. So you choose some words from this word. You choose some letters from this word. How many letters you are supposed to fill? So maybe I need all these letters. So length of this particular word. So why do I do this? I need to choose some number of letters from this word. How many number of letters? Basically all the letters I need to choose in some random order. I need to choose all the letters in some random order. Say for example, let us take one word, water. W-A-T-E-R. There are 5 letters and 5 positions, blank positions for our shuffled word. I need to choose some letter from these 5 letters. So from the 5 letter word, consider all the 5 letters, but the thing is you pick any one letter in a random order. So maybe I may pick T. So T is assigned in the first position. Then for second position, from the remaining, I will pick one letter. Maybe R. so on. This is how a random word would be generated, and this would be returned as a list. But what we need it as? We need it as a word. So list is nothing but it would return as, for example, water. Let me say TRAWE. This is the way it has picked the letters. TRAWE will be the five elements in a list. But we want to merge those 5 elements, those 5 characters, and make it as a single word. So we are basically, what we want is we need to join those things. So for doing this, there is a functionality called join. So maybe I would say join these things. Join these things. And for this join functionality, we will generally give a separator. That is, in case you have a space, you terminate your join there, something like that. Maybe if I would have some words where there are some spaces, you terminate there, terminate at a place where you need. Basically, if you would have learned about string tokenizer, this just sounds as a complicated terminology, but that's very simple. Nothing but if you're, I'll just give a simple example. There is some sentence that has been given to you. You need to count how many words are there in the sentence. How would you do that? Count the number of spaces. The space acts as the separator between the words. So counting the number of spaces will give you a hint on how many words are there in the sentence. So something like that, the space acts as a separator. So some separator has to be given based on which the joining has to occur. That is, when as soon as you see the separator, you perform this operation. You perform the join operation. Here, I don't want to see any specific separator, maybe a space or a comma or a full stop. On seeing that only, I want to perform this operation. I don't want something like that. So let me just give the blank character. Just blank character dot join. That is, don't see anything, just keep joining the letters. So TRAWE is the order I just randomly said. So just keep joining them. Just take T, again just keep joining R, take the next letter A, join, take the next letter W, join, take the next letter E, join. This is how this particular functionality works. So this is basically a separator. In case if I give some other separator, what could happen is, only on seeing that particular separation, that separator, this particular operation would be starting. So I don't want that. I want that to be happening irrespective of whatever be the character. So I will just give a blank character there. This is the syntax that has been defined. So we are following it. So let me say this is my jumbled word. So after every individual character has been joined, I get back a word. Let me call that word as the jumbled word. Alright. So once jumbled word is obtained, you return this jumbled word. Alright. So this jumbled word is nothing but your question here. So when you say question is jumble of picked word, the word is taken. The letters of the word are shuffled, that is, the letters of the word are separated and they are randomly picked, and you get a list. You join the elements of the list to get back a single word, and you return that single word. This is how this functionality works. And something else, have we defined everything? Just check once. So we are getting the name, points, and turn, choose has been just now defined. Then jumble we just now have defined. And now if we have something here, we don't have to define anything. Yeah, tank here needs to be defined. So let's do that as well. Let's do that. Define tank. I have passed the player 1 name, player 2 name, player 1's points, and player 2's points. I have passed these 4 values. So what should I do? I have to print player 1 name. I have to print his name and say your score is player 1's score. I have to display, and I'll have to do the same thing for player 2 as well. Let me copy paste it. Sorry. Let me copy. Copy and paste it. I just need to do some modification. So let me say this is player 2's name and player 2's score has to be written. And you have to thank them for their participation till now. Maybe I would say thanks for playing. Okay, then I'll have to greet them. Let me just say have a nice day. This is purely your wish. Whatever messages you need to display is purely your wish. I'll just give have a nice day. Have a nice day. So this is the thanking part. Everything is over there. Sorry, I need to give this bracket. Everything looks good. Let's summarize. We have defined the play functionality. We input the names of 2 players, initially have their points at 0. There is a variable turn to keep track of whose turn it is, and the turn is alternated. That is taken care by this mod2 operator. The task of creating the question is given to computer. The computer will choose from its list of words, jumble the letters of the words, then display the question. So based on the question and the turn, the player will be given a chance to guess what the actual word is. So the guess will be taken and it will be compared whether the answer he has given and the actual word is the same. In case if it is the same, his points will be increased by 1 and it is updated here. He is updated of this new score here. And then in case if his answer is wrong, you just intimate the correct answer and you don't update the score anywhere. And you will be giving him a chance whether he wants to continue the game or he wants to quit. This is a 2-player game, so even if one person wants to quit, the game comes to an end. In case if they choose quit, you have to greet them, thank them, give them the summary of the game till now, and then you quit the game. So each and every functionality for that, choosing random word, for that random library we had used. So from the list of words, randomly you pick a word and return it. So this is what this choose functionality does. And jumbling is nothing but you randomly select the letter from the word, you keep it in some order, and then you merge the list of those letters in different order what you have obtained. You merge, you join the letters. That is what you are doing here, and you return the jumbled words. And in thanking, this is purely your creativity, and this you're updating him of the status till now. You're giving a summary of the game he has played till now. So you're giving a summary and you greet him with some nice messages. Basically this is what you're doing. And see, there is something that we missed here. It's your score. You need to display the player 2 score. Start playing this game. Let me play this. Right, player 1, please enter your name. Let me say ABC. Player 2, XYZ. Some word it is. Coding. She's not there. Okay, Let me continue. It's the computer. Right. Computer. Okay. Score is 1. Let me continue. This is science, computer science. Okay. So as you could see, the game is very interesting. You can go on and on. The thing that makes it difficult is when the number of letters increase, as you could see here. This was difficult for me to guess because there were so many letters here. And as the number of letters increase, the complexity increases. So you try playing with some long words, in English. You try doing it, and then there may be some variations in this game as well. You can limit the number of guesses. Here I am just telling, I'm giving one chance. If it is correct, I'll increase the points, else I'll say you're wrong. Maybe you can have a variant in which you would give the player more chances to play the game. He can take some 3 guesses, something like that. It's the creativity part is all in your hands. For creativity, sky is the limit. Please do try different variants and do discuss in the discussion forum of how you have implemented those variants. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.